Während der letzten 5 Jahre hat das Dritte Reich mit seinem Begehren nach Lebensraum fast ganz Europa beherrscht. All das ändert sich.
Sieh dir das an. Was machen wir bloß?
Wir bilden sie aus. Was sonst?
Father always said you were a positive thinker. These boys and old men are so green, they haven't even fired rifles before. And yet, these are the best Germany can provide us.
Enjoy the war while you can, Wolfgang. The peace will be hell. Remember what Mother used to say. Make Earth your heaven.
If this is heaven, little brother, then we best stay away from hell. Add action stations! Kampfgruppe, listen up. Man the AA guns and shoot down all enemy craft.
Ready for Kampfauftrag! Put that weapon on them! Ready, sir!
Anti-aircraft batteries manned. Fill the skies with tracers. Aircraft incoming. Fire at will.
Enemy unit eradicated.
Get over to the HQ. There's an AA battery that needs to be manned.
Steady up, men.
Orders from Company
Tactical
Führer.
spacing.
Movements
Upgraded.
underway.
Ready for
Squad is
action.
screwing that weapon.
September snow is upon us.
And on such a warm day, no less.
I've seen things you wouldn't believe. Swarms of troopers storming Paris, the power of the blitzkrieg, a beach-made fortress. The beauty of the war machine has subtle power.
Our enemy falls from the heavens, Henser. Wolfhetzer is secure, brother. It is safe to expect the enemy to secure the drop zones and prepare defenses. The longer we take, the more time they have to dig in.
We still do not have contact with division and Major General Voss, which means we're on our own. Assemble the Kampfgruppe and begin offensive operations at once. Until we have orders otherwise, our task will be to dislodge the invaders from Wolfhetze. Have the Kampfgruppe move in and neutralize the enemy drop zones before they have time to get comfortable. In preparation for an assault, requisition reinforcements from the HQ and company command here. That's all, Aldrich. I'm counting on you.
We hold everything south of Wolfhetze, but the enemy power forces are controlling the outlying area. Assemble yourselves into combat groups and move to clear resistance in the drop zones.
Keep at it! Moving forward to order, men! Hit them! Range! Attacking enemy infantry!
They have destroyed an enemy unit.
Cut down to riflemen!
An enemy unit has fallen to our might.
Knock it out! Panzerfaust! Hit them!
The enemy is weakening even now.
Get us out of here! Infantry section down! Keep firing! By contact! Touch through the armor!
Lost the unit.
Taking heavy lumber! Targeting! Get your business finished! Engaged in fight! Schnell! Drive! Drive! Jawohl! By contact! Get us attacking enemy infantry!
An enemy unit has fallen to our might.
Come on, move! Infantry! Engine block is hit! Enemy unit neutralized! I see it! Keep moving down everything! And stop!
We have eliminated the enemy once more.
Hold on to something! Infantry section down! Running out! Firing! Pull us out of here! Go! Get us over there! That's the defense!
Keep momentum and move out.
Target destroyed! Keep us moving! We have the enemy down! Wir unterlegen sie auf keine Enemy!
Look, we found plans. British can't be this stupid. They must be fakes. The Royal Spellmen draws up course.
Kampfgruppe has proven its superiority once again.
Firing! They're trying to make a way there! Short bursts! Fire in short bursts! My command has impeccable timing! Cut down those riflemen! They've got us zeroed! The engine block! We're taking fire!
Enemy unit eradicated. We have eliminated the enemy once more.
Well done, Kampfgruppe. That was the last of the drop zones. Another paradrop. Kampfgruppe at action stations.
Heavy damage! Moving on to the next target!
The enemy is weakening even now.
Full speed! Move!
Well executed. You've managed to levy the counter-offensive. Kampfgruppe Leer remains in control of Operace.
Why didn't you radio sooner?
It's another one of Tommy's tricks.
They want Major General Voss.
No. Germany is their aim. What does it mean, Major General?
Are you familiar with the tale of Hansel and Gretel? We found the children's crumbs. There will be no way home. We are losing more than 70 kilometers a day on the front of British and American forces. They now seek passage into Germany. Holland would be their gateway. The British 1st and 3rd Parachute Battalions are moving towards Arnhem, and the 4th to the rail bridge near Oosterbeek. The American 82nd and 101st Airborne are pushing for Bess and Nijmegen. Using their beloved 30th Corps, they intend to push up Highway 69 towards Arnhem, uniting paratrooper drop zones along their path. Kampfgruppe Leer is to stall 30th Corps' advancement and destroy the enemy's precious drop zones. We must stop this Operation Market Garden.
To the bridge! Get down the road! We must destroy the bridge before the Tommies lock it down.
That's empty. You sit us for there. Vehicle moving out. You need us, sir? Jawohl. Moving out. Ready for contact.
Everywhere! Put the pedal to the metal and get us out of here!
Just keep going. We're almost there.
An enemy unit has fallen to our might.
Clear the area of all enemy units, Kampfgruppen.
Ready. Spielwagen hit settling down. Counterfaust! Hit them! Attacking target. Ready for getting up.
Kampfgruppe Leer has proven its superiority once again.
Await your orders. Engaging. Ready. They're really getting hammered here.
across the river! Wolfgang, it's finished! The bridge is destroyed!
Now that the bridge is destroyed, it is imperative that we expand our defensive line. The British 1st Airborne has paused its assault and is probably regrouping. Hauptmann, have your troops establish our front and order your brother to prevent the British from reaching Arnhem. Reports also indicate that the paratroopers have taken the heights. Send a combat patrol to the area.
We must move quickly and capture these points. We do not know when the commandos will renew their attack. Once the area is secured, the Luftwaffe will be sending in support along with Fallschirmjäger squads.
Voss better know what he's doing, brother. Destroying that bridge also cut off our own reinforcements.
Elements of the 1st Airborne enemy combat groups are regrouping in Osterbeck. They have the intention of making a push beyond Osterbeck and into Arnhem.
It is essential that we protect the way to Arnhem from every approach. These are the main roads from Osterbeck to Arnhem. We can expect a fierce push to secure the roads, here and here. If for some reason we lose ground on these positions, have the Kampfgruppe fall back to these secondary defenses. Stay strong, hold your ground, and keep the British out of Arnhem. Additional reinforcements have arrived. Luftwaffe ground forces can help fortify the area with barbed wire and sandbags. They can also construct the 20mm flak Vierlings and the versatile 88mm anti-aircraft cannon. They are central to our defensive operations and should complement Kampfgruppe Leer nicely.
Ready, Commander. Send your mission orders.
Full charge your business. Clear your enemy sector. Enemy fire! Who fixes the line? Engaging the riflemen.
Enemy unit eradicated.
Just your fire position!
Move your fire! Engaging water emplacement.
We can use Luftwaffe ground forces to take the fight to the enemy.
Ready to receive. Moving out. Light vehicle here. Us moving. Contact. Infantry.
We have eliminated the enemy once more.
Ready for update order. Standing by to adjust attack.
Bomber formation inbound! Scheiße, find cover!
Looked it out. Ready to adjust attack. Ready for line. Target down. Using soft
Supply drops have been spotted.
Superiority once again. Vehicle has been destroyed in action.
We need help. Infantry, watch for fences.
Storm is going first. Hold out and the bomber should let up.
An enemy unit has fallen to our might. The enemy is weakening even...
The storm is finally here. The British don't have the balls to fly in bad weather.
Thank God. I thought we were finished. I don't think I ever welcomed the storm so openly.
Target down.
The enemy is weakening even now.
In contact. Say again.
opportunity once again. Feared SD-2 butterfly bomb will unseat the enemy.
We're taking the beating!
The vehicle has been destroyed in action.
Heavy casualties!
What is being down? There's zombies all around us!
We've done it. My congratulations, Kampfgruppe. The Major General will be pleased. The enemy is retreating, and the air assault has been called off. Hold these positions. Do not mount a forward offensive.
With the bridge at Oosterbeek destroyed, enemy forces must now find a new passage into Arnhem. Tommy's 30th Corps is moving steadily up Highway 69, dubbed Hell's Highway. It'll be our job to make good on that name. Kampfgruppe Lehr is to block the enemy war machine from further advancement.
Kampfgruppe Lehr at attention. Move into Falkenswald and clear the lead enemy elements. Form up into combat groups and advance on the target.
The Kampfgruppe's reconnaissance report that the British 30th Corps should be arriving in our sector shortly. Highway 69 will lead them right through the town of Falkenswald. Here. The Tommy's lead elements have already deployed into the town and are currently attempting to establish a base of operations.
The enemy forces are led by British tank commander Earl Woomer. Move into the city and eliminate his combat group. Once they've withdrawn, garrison the local cathedral. Establish a line of supply and set up a forward HQ here. Proceed immediately. We need to infiltrate the town quickly in order to ambush 30th Corps.
Under heavy fire!
Enemy unit eradicated.
Fires are ready! Get us out of here! Go!
The 18. The 80 weapon takes 75mm ammunition round.
Crew, get us ready for anti-tank fire! Marder, waiting your orders! Marder here! What are your orders? Carrier destroyed! Scheiße! This is not the game! Marder here! What are your orders? Start stacking shells! Ready! Wir sollten die XC aufweiten und nicht von der Markierung!
We have destroyed an enemy unit.
Marder, waiting your orders! On the way! Panzer ready! Driver, fucking right level! New position! Send your mission orders! MG eliminate fishes alive! As ordered! Moving out! Bang! Just right! Target range! Fire! Target here! Stop stacking shells!
We need to pull back and inform the rest of the...
Hammerfeld command tank eliminated. 30th Corps forward observers are retreating from the Falkenswald. We need to establish a forward base of operations, and quickly.
Unit eliminated! Keep shooting! Marder here! Marder friendly orders!
It's every
Understood!
time. Damn Brits don't know what to do without their commanders.
We will be
But
near
fools!
moments!
Garrison the cathedral and upgrade it to a field barracks. It will act as a forward base of operations for our Kampfgruppen.
A supply line must be in place to support any forward HQ position. Assemble the troops and have them secure the strategic points along the road. It's the only way to get a supply line operational to forward lines.
Loud and clear.
The enemy's recon forces have retreated out of Falkenswald. Kampfgruppe Grenadiers have moved in to establish an HQ in the town cathedral. Here. 30th Corps will be arriving shortly. Previous encounters with the 9th Panzer SS Division indicate the formation is heavily armored.
30th Corps orders are to advance up the highway and link their drop zones through this area. Kampfgruppe must prevent the British forces from capturing any of the strategic sectors along this roadway and delay the column. Assemble the Kampfgruppe and set up defensive positions just outside the village. Build roadblocks here and here. If we can delay the 30th Corps until nightfall, we'll buy enough time for Kampfgruppe to deal with the additional paratrooper landings to the north.
They must not advance a kilometer up that highway. Keep your wits about you.
Lieutenant Deinhardt, assemble a fighting patrol and booby-trap that strategic point. If necessary, scorch the area.
Tommy Cookers sighted.
The enemy is weakening even now.
Yeah, Marder at the ready. Trap is fired. This should leave Tommy a nice lead.
Hold your ground! Maintain the column!
Contact! Enemy armor!
M3 Stuart light tank.
We won't lose the fire! Engage with enemy armor! Marder here. Marder preparing for move orders. All right, driver. We've got orders to move. Tank destroyer waiting further orders. On our way. Taking enemy
Hunter
armor!
eliminated an M3 Stuart light tank.
Come on, Jerry! Chase the little 30th Corps after
Confirm
you,
our
Tom!
men readying for anti-tank fire. Marder here. Send your orders.
Steady up, squad. Structure noted. Deploying charges.
Good shot.
Belair is now able to...
Scorched earth tactics have been improved by high command. If we have to, burn the strategic point behind the enemy axis. We'll also impede our forces from using the resources.
Our tap is complete.
Taking fire from enemy infantry! Panzerjäger ready. Send tank destroyer waiting further orders.
Kampfgruppe has proven its superiority once again.
We are taking fire! Keep moving! Marder here. Send your orders. Waiting orders, sir. Panzer ready!
Spread the troops out to minimize casualties. Gather a fighting patrol. We need to destroy their artillery.
Move out. Was ist los? Understood. Moving out. Making contact.
Superiority once again.
Full throttle. Target. Full throttle. Understood. Moving out. Contact. Gridpoint noted. Moving. We need to move or the unit will be lost. Infantry contact. Engage the diver.
Our base is under attack.
Short bursts. Fire in short bursts. Engaging soft-skin vehicle. Presence unaccounted for.
They've lost a unit.
Advancing onto the position.
Panzer, I've destroyed another enemy vehicle.
Yeah, we're picking up your signal. Confirming the location.
Count Probéhala can now deploy sector artillery to strike fear to the hearts of the enemy. Panzer, we have holding the sector artillery. Our base is under attack.
Panzer here! Crew, get us ready for anti-tank! Get us ready for
Enemy unit
anti-tank!
eradicated.
Order here.
Inbound. Infantry are capturing a section of the road.
Passing to area now.
The enemy is becoming less mobile all the time.
Taking orders. Passing to area now.
Luftwaffe fighter bombers are available to provide air support. Airline planes are grounded. Pose no threat. Lock on to opportunity. Bombers can take them out.
Count Probéhala has proven its superiority once again.
Scheiße! This is not the game! Hit! Come on! Order here! Taking orders! Anti-tank fire! Waiting on orders! Panzer ready! Crew, get us ready for anti-tank fire! Say it again! Taking shots! Waiting on get us ready for anti-tank fire!
Panzer, we have called in enemy unit.
Taking heavy fire!
An enemy unit has fallen to our might. Enemy unit eradicated. Enemy unit has fallen to our might. We have eliminated the enemy once more.
outstanding performance, Kampfgruppe Leer. 30th Corps must pull back and regroup. That should delay their advancement until tomorrow morning. Gather your Soldaten. You need to relocate to Best.
The British 30th Corps has been stalled by Kampfgruppe Leer, preventing any hopes the enemy may have of a hasty advancement. Despite this, they continue their progress towards Germany. Enemy movements indicate they will be attempting to cross over the Wilhelmina Canal at best. Kampfgruppe Leer is to destroy the bridge prior to the arrival of 30th Corps. Do not fail me.
The house is in shambles, Mother says, without a roof. The family has relocated to Uncle's estate in Duisburg.
Tell me, dear brother, what in God's good name are we fighting for? The fatherland is destroyed! We have no home!
Give up now and we for nothing! Do not let the American propaganda fool you.
Americans! Get over there! Move over to that position!
Ready to pass on orders, crew.
American paratroopers! Defend our positions!
Ready for combat! Good point noted. They're shooting at us! Shoot back!
The enemy has struck. The enemy is weakening even now.
Infantry section down. Keep firing! Moving through enemy zone of control. That seems a great point. Ironman's empty. You get us over there. Counter house! Hit them! Target destroyed! They're dead! Swing fire! Hold on to something! We have to move!
We have destroyed an enemy unit.
Let's go! Go ahead! As ordered! Moving out! Kill, Herr Kommandant!
Brother, we have American paratroopers dropping on our heads. They have already taken the bridge, here, and secured a number of drop zones. To make matters worse, the rest of our Kampfgruppe is still en route from Best.
We must hold Best until Voss and the troops from Falkensward arrive. Aldrich, mobilize the troops, neutralize the drop zones and delay the 30th Corps until we can link up with Voss and the Kampfgruppe. Kampfgruppe at attention.
Security pickets have reported 5 major drop zones in the area. The locations must be seized to stop any further paradrops.
Incoming radio transmission, course plotted. Let's go. Boss is lost. Tanks standing behind you now. Hit them! Got the target in sight!
We have destroyed an enemy unit.
Firing! Now ready, executing orders! Outside! Let's go! The upgrades are ready! Ready for new move! Moving through enemy sector! Fighting control! Move! Eagle here! Unit realized! Operating! Ready to receive! Good point noted. Moving over there now. Moving through the forward side. Target. Watch for panzer troops. Move this thing. Full throttle. You see it. Access tracked.
The enemy has destroyed a vehicle.
Cut down those riflemen.
Fall back positions! Fall back positions!
Target sighted. Panzer power troops. Hit them. Power in short bursts. Secure. Cut them down.
Forward observers are sighting a massive column moving into the area. We have some time before they arrive, but we cannot let them cross the bridge. The road to Arnhem must be protected.
Squad over objective. Getting over there now. Fire all contact. Cut down those riflemen.
The enemy is weakening even now.
We're losing fire pressure.
Staging point for the Americans.
Hauptmann Berger, we've lost contact with Falkenswart. The 9th SS is unaccounted for. This means the 30th Corps is pushing hard for Best. We cannot risk allowing them to gain a foothold. The bridge must be destroyed. The Kampfgruppe Leer demolitions crew has been stalled by engine troubles, but their transport will drop them at this location when they arrive. As soon as the pioneers arrive, wire the bridge with demolitions. What we need now is swift action. Destroy that damn bridge.
The enemy will be pushing hard across the bridge and maintain a secure path along Highway 69. If they are successful at advancing any of their command trucks past Best, the initiative will have been lost. Kampfgruppe Leer will provide defensive support for the demolitions crew upon their arrival.
Keep a lookout.
Inside that mortar splash in! An enemy unit has fallen to our might.
Understood. Moving now. Get that MG position. Pull us out of here.
Get out of the kill zone.
Target sighted. Awaiting commands.
The demolitions crew transport has arrived. Get those pioneers to the bridge. Let killed man die. The pioneers need support. Their work is delicate, and they are not easily replaced.
Pull back!
Moving, driver.
The American Goliath will do nothing but harass us. If an opportunity presents itself, silence it.
Enemy armor fire. Crew ready. Fire on
We
enemy
have
armor.
eliminated the enemy once more.
Panzer ready. Engaging enemy armor. You are eliminated here. Keep shooting. Get us out of here. Move it. Get us out of here. Go. Get it moving. Right. Standing by. Shoot. Taking heavy fire. Panzer ready. Awaiting command. Move order acknowledged. Tank ready. Enemy fire. Panzer here. Out of here. Go. Prepare to move. Tank operating. Enemy infantry eliminated. Move. Stand. Tank upgrades on the way. We're arranged. Get us moving. Hit. Move on. Confirming the location. Let's go.
Get far ahead.
We must now secure Arnhem. Enemy paratroopers control the area and have been holding off German forces for 3 days now. Elements of the 9th SS Panzer Division have already been laid to waste. If all opposing forces are not neutralized by Kampfgruppe Leer, our enemies will cross the Rhine and into our homeland without opposition. Germany must not be brought to its knees again as it was in 1918. Destroy the occupiers.
British commandos have held the bridge at Arnhem for 3 days now, giving them clear passage across the Rhine River. 2nd Battalion is embedded throughout the city. Forward observers indicate the enemy has commandeered a number of captured heavy weapons. In addition to these pockets of resistance, the urban terrain of Arnhem is riddled with wrecks and blockades. A clear path may prove difficult to find.
Our success has become increasingly critical. Königstiger, King Tigers are in support to assist with blockade removal. Assemble them into combat groups with infantry and advance into the city. I will make additional armor support available once Kampfgruppe Lehr has secured these roads to the bridge. Without airdrops to resupply or 30th Corps reinforcement, the British paraforces are now facing grave circumstances. Capturing these 2 munitions depots will effectively cut off their supply chain and starve out the Englishmen.
Kampfgruppe Lehr, it is the time for action. Use the King Tiger to forge a path to the main roads.
Awaiting orders. Get us over there. Standing by. Deploying. Ready to move. Under heavy enemy fire. Stacking shells. Yeah, that's what we're here for. Ready for taking location on the target. Yeah, that's what we're here for. Under heavy fire. Answer here.
Just received a report indicating elements of the 9th SS Panzer Division have fallen to the enemy in Nijmegen. The Tommies have taken the bridge. The only thing between Kampfgruppe Lehr and 30th Corps is a 20-kilometer stretch of open road on Highway 69. It is now critical to secure the paths into the city and capture that god-forsaken bridge. This is our chance to break their backs. Their command and control is being orchestrated from the buildings on either side of the bridge. Secure the area and capture these points. Be swift. Time is not something we have the luxury of. Arnhem is almost ours.
Kampfgruppe Lehr, we must take the bridge. 30th Corps has advanced beyond Nijmegen and will be arriving shortly.
The paratroopers' defensive positions are too strong. Secure the supply depots before the main assault of the bridge, and we will drain them of ammo.
It's gone. Taking enemy fire. Now taking enemy infantry.
Hell, that was a fucking
Getting out.
fight.
Now.
Hold your fire.
Return fire.
The unit has died in action.
Torp ready. Taking heavy fire. I have entered your location.
They captured 88s. Alert the vehicle crews. Forward elements of the 30th Corps are inbound.
Don't worry, they can no longer reach Arnhem. Destroy anything that tries to cross the bridge. The remainder of the enemy forces will be pulling back to regroup in Falkenswald.
Heading off now. Ready to move. Moving there now. Fire! Contact enemy armor!
Look out, I need support. Secure that target. Stand.
Our fearless troops have yet again destroyed the enemy's armor. Kampfgruppe Lehr can now use armor-piercing rounds.
Objective secure. Still in contact.
Take the shot. Ready to adjust the tactic. Fuel pressure. Good kill. Loads of dodges. Set. Screen fire. Preparing to move. Drive. Open fire. Ready for tactical assault. They're taking fire here. Get us out of here. Ready for aim.
with the king.
Haha! The bridge is ours! Wolfgang, we've done it! The bridge across the Rhine is ours!
Excellent work, Kampfgruppeleer. Clear the wreckage on the roadway and call up command. The bridge is open for business.
What should we do with all the prisoners?
Let's line them up and march them out.
Stop shooting! Ausliefern! Ausliefern!
Come on, keep it moving.
These men fought well. They should be proud. Strange. For a second, I thought I knew that one.
My brother, they are the enemy. Don't forget that.
Are you so sure about that? They look like soldiers to me.
Now that we have Arnhem in our grasp, Kampfgruppeleer can focus on delaying and disorganizing the 30th Corps' advancement up Highway 69. Dutch intelligence indicates a set of British HQs has been established in Valkenwald since we last defeated them there. We will cut off the heads of British command and let them bathe in their own bitter blood, sending any remaining enemy forces into total disarray.
Father gave you a good brain. Now use it!
Standing by. Let's go. Guys are moving. Target structure. Standing ready. Under heavy fire!
Jagdpanzer taking the field. Hitters have taken the field.
Are we needed? Loud und deutlich!
Oberleutnant Deinhardt died for a noble effort. We have now identified the main line of the 30th Corps' defenses here in Valkenswald. I'm relying on you, Hauptmann Berger, to locate the remaining enemy HQs. Expect the 30th Corps HQ to be heavily defended. Those Brits know a thing or two about defenses. English officers are renowned for their pompousness. They'll be sure to commandeer every division in the Corps to hold the town. I've provided Kampfgruppeleer additional support with the use of the Schweren Panzerjäger 5 Jagdpanther. A Jagdpanther can handle anything our Kampfgruppe may encounter. Your brother Aldrich has reported to Oosterbeek in order to coordinate the Kampfgruppe's defensive effort there. I'm relying on you, Wolfgang, to locate and destroy the remaining 30th Corps HQs in Valkenswald. Good hunting, Hauptmann Berger.
Enemy unit has fallen to our might. Has the ability to deploy Jagdpanzer 38 Hitze. Kampfgruppe, Jagdpanzer 38 Hitze, deploying now.
Enemy unit engage new target. Jagdpanzer ready for battle. Making ready for way. Making our way over. Northwest sector.
Achtung, heads of tank destroyers have arrived. Panzer have destroyed another enemy vehicle.
Armored is shot!
Jagdpanzer 38 on its way.
Deploying to sector. Move! Only a dead! Engaging target.
Infantry command truck spotted. Vorsicht! They've got a security screen of AT guns. Infantry command truck is mobilizing.
Under heavy enemy fire!
Gut gemacht. With the bridge infantry support neutralized, 34 is further crippled.
Going as fast as we can. Rolling out. Heading out. Moving there now. Target engaged. Taking fire! Get us out of here!
Operace has proven its superiority once again.
There's the HQ command truck. Engage it. They've got artillery support covering the area.
Infantry destroyed! New target! Enemy tank firing!
Hetzer, tank destroyed. Panzer have destroyed an enemy tank.
We're taking another village! That came from the hope! We need to go back! 18 weapons firing!
Stop the HQ command truck. They're retreating.
Grenade our forces in Arnhem and Oosterbeek by improving the Allies' convoy there. Take out a number of his canopy and open-top supply trucks. Destroy the convoy. Destroy the enemy vessel. That should take a good bite out of the enemy's command structure. The 30th Corps is now set on a course to utter failure.
Jagdpanzer taking fire! Where's the jumping from?
Kampfgruppe. Jagdpanzer 38 jetzt deploying now.
Jagdpanzer receiving!
Hunter, enemy armor command truck located. Assemble and engage. Watch for armored support units and anti-tank units.
We've got the fire!
They've lost the Panzer.
Ready to receiving armor. Panzer ready on enemy armor! Ambush, suppressive fire. Receiving loud and clear. Evasive action! Move! Panzer here! Ready to receive. Enemy tank firing!
Hetzer tank destroyer have arrived.
Panzer ready! Yeah, the enemy is under the tank destroyer. Taking target. Gunners stand by. Target the tank destroyer. Panzer ready! Yeah, Panzer taking
Fearless troops have yet again destroyed the enemy's armor.
receiving. Yeah, target the tank destroyer. Strike faster. Move! And go. Ready to receive. Waiting on orders. Tank upgrading, Commander. For tactical orders. Gunners stand by.
Hetzers are now available for deployment. A unit has died and has taken the field. Proving to be even weaker than we
Send
thought.
your orders. Send your mission orders. Ready to adjust. As ordered. Moving out. Deploying there now. Ready the guns. Charge your fire!
to orders.
Excellent, Wolfgang. With 30th Corps Command eliminated, the remaining forces in the area will be left in total disarray. Your efforts have ensured the British 30th Corps will never set foot across the Rhine. Assemble the troops and relocate to Oosterbeek in support of your brother Aldrich's effort there.
Contact! Enemy!
The Operation Market Garden will soon be no more. Kampfgruppe Lehr has destroyed any hope the British and American forces have of holding on to their foolish ambitions. Despite this, they continue. British paratroopers have dropped on the south side of the Rhine in an effort to save their brothers in Oosterbeek. Like cornered tigers, they will fight hard to draw German blood. This will be their final stand. Eliminated the enemy once more. We will infiltrate the enemy and destroy him. Luftwaffe, ground forces on their way.
Another battalion of British paratroopers has established a position across the river in Dreil. They are attempting to cross the river and reinforce the remnants of the 1st Airborne entrenched at Oosterbeek. The paratroopers will be pushing across the river from a number of directions.
Set up your defenses along the points on the river. Here, here, and here. I suggest that we run layers of barbed wire and butterfly mines. We will be defending on two sides. Stay aware of the enemy activities in Oosterbeek as you set up defenses along the river. The enemy will be attempting to establish a line of supply along these paths. Employ a mobile defensive strategy in reaction to the airborne's very tactics. Stand strong and be vigilant, brother. Once we defeat the enemy here, our country will be safe and Holland secure again. We will return home victorious.
Kampfgruppe Lehr at attention. The enemy is still rallying on the opposite shore. Stay ready and prepare defenses. We need barbed wire, mines and anti-infantry weapons lining the beaches.
Woman's car ready. Standing by!
Send message!
Squad ready!
We're ready for our
Taking
order.
fire here!
Yes, sir, go
They
ahead!
have destroyed an enemy unit.
Standing by! Send!
Enemy contact in Oosterbeek. Block their advance. They're pinching us from both sides. Make sure to maintain a strong defensive screen along the entire riverbank. Let's cover our asses as best we can.
Good point noted. Moving. Infantry contact! Using pumpkin vehicle!
The enemy is becoming less mobile all the time.
Target sighted!
We have lost the vehicle.
Enemy unit being ready for action over there now. Good point noted. Infantry! Available! Cut down those riflemen!
Fire on the high ground. Cover and move.
Kampfgruppe Lehr has proven its...
They're trying to cross lower down the river. Adjust the line. We need more firepower. Have the man build gun emplacements overlooking the banks.
Ready for action orders. Let's hold some position. Spielwagen here. Crush them.
The enemy is weakening even now.
We need to push past their lines. I want every bloke
Stand
on
by
the
for
hill.
Wirbelwind
Get
anti-aircraft
behind
support.
them. Move. Swing your section round, mate.
No further contact. Panzerfaust! Hit them!
That's it, you beautiful bastards.
Kampfgruppe Leer can now use...
Their howitzers are putting holes in our defenses. Call on artillery units and destroy their positions if the opportunity presents itself.
Return fire! Get down! Kill target! They're taking target! Stand by! Open fire! Taking heavy fire!
The enemy is weakening even now.
Eliminated! Location marked! Get moving! Well done! Let's go!
The enemy has destroyed one of the Kampfgruppe vehicles.
Kampfgruppe, they're attacking en masse. Enemy battle group at the river. We must prevent them from advancing.
The ability to deploy Jagdpanther, heavy tank destroyer. The enemy has destroyed one of the Kampfgruppe vehicles.
That did it! That last shot did it! Hit them!
Flakpanzer 4 Wirbelwind approaching. Fiat SD3 butterfly bomb will unseat the enemy.
Ready for
They
tactical
have destroyed an enemy unit.
fire! Position did it! The men are in our battle. Target destroyed!
The rafts have stopped. It looks like they are giving up.
This is it. The commandos hold up in Osterberg are the only thing between us and victory. The main HQ of the resistance is here. We need to maintain the pressure on the forces in Osterberg to ensure victory. Your orders, Major General Voss?
Encircle Osterbeek and engage the remaining commandos. They're desperate but no less dangerous. Have the armor move in and perhaps they will see reason. Otherwise, crush them. Until all resistance has been neutralized, we cannot assure victory. And without victory here, all will be lost. There will be no going back.
Kampfgruppe at attention. Push from the Rhine has been stopped. We are almost finished here.
Assemble combat troops. Flank the town of Osterbeck and eliminate all neutralized or landing forces.
Full speed! Go!
Aldersberger has invented with an infantry squad. And here in action. Have further orders?
Verdammt nochmal. After you You are now Lieutenant. Congratulations. Assemble the men and continue to the objective. Also, der Teufel wird sich den Tommy holen.
Yes, Hauptmannberger. Kampfgruppe Leer. We must utilize the enemy.
We're critical fire here! Stop taking shots! New target! Under heavy fire! Ready to move. Heading there now.
Enemy unit eradicated. Lost the unit.
Enemy is attacking! Incoming radio transmission. Panzer moving out. Driver! Here's the fire coming from! Right to the head! Open fire! Ventilator!
Panzer is down.
Moving to the line! Shoot!
Heads up, taking the field.
Hunter here.
The remaining enemy forces have surrendered. Excellent work, Kampfgruppe Leer. Operation Market Garden is no more. It won't be easy telling Mother. She always told me to look after you, brother. You were right. Where have we gone?
Wolfgang, we have done it. Though it appears I have lost my cross.
Sir, I've lost friend, brother, and home. Forgive me if I'm not overjoyed.
Oh, yes, my condolences. Repay your brother with service. Aldrich died for our country.
Tell me, sir, do you honestly believe we still have a country?
I don't know, son. That is for the gods to answer.